This is Thinking Thursday for October 3rd, 2024. I hope you're doing well. The year is passing us by. Today, I want to talk about this word that's a little controversial, a little unsettling. It's the F word. Yeah, no, not that F word. Not that F word. The F word I'm talking about is failure. You know, it's a word that we like to avoid, right? We don't want to talk about things that have gone wrong. We don't want to talk about maybe even in an interview process, right? It's not unusual nowadays to have a question where they say, tell us about a time when you experienced failure and what you learned from it or how you overcame it. We've got to get comfortable with this idea that failure is all around us. So let's start with a quote. Dale Carnegie says, develop success from failure. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. I want to talk about this word failure today because I think it's important for us to have a clear mindset about what this is about, how it can be used towards success, and really, how do we embrace it? How do we get more comfortable with it? We're taught from a very early age to be safe, you hear the word no. Some cases, there's numbers out there, 20, 30, 40,000 times we hear the word no growing up in our lives because our parents are trying to protect us, right? So in some cases, that gets embedded in our mindset as adults. And then what do? We're risk averse. We want nothing to do with risk. We want everything to be perfectly safe. And ladies and gentlemen, we know that that's not realistic. There's always something potentially to go wrong. Some areas of our lives, like taking risk, is a major part of the process of success. What? Think about this. Edison, I always use Edison. Those of you that know me know that I talk about this all the time. I love his quote when someone asked him, this is a quote from the Smithsonian Magazine from November 20th of 2013. Someone asked him, obviously before 2013, about failure. And Dr. Edison, you failed all these times. And he said, I'm sorry, I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways to find that it didn't work. 10,000 ways that it didn't work. Doesn't mean that I failed. And think about that, right? Isn't it a mind shift to take a thought of negativity, of failure, and twist it around? Many of us hold on to our failures. They're sometimes difficult to discuss. And I would suggest to you that we should take some time to examine those situations when failure has entered and ask ourselves, what did we learn from that situation? Look, it's hard to be introspective and look at situations that have not gone the way we want them to, and then take the mental energy to review what we could have done better. Why? Because it sometimes, many times, points directly at us. Something we failed to do, something we didn't see, something we didn't anticipate. But it can be a healthy things of our life if we use it correctly. There are times when it's devastating, of course, the loss of a relationship, the breakup of a family, the loss of a business, all very painful. After we've gone through a normal process of loss, of mourning, we should take some time to consider how we could come out of this stronger, smarter, more determined than maybe we were before. I hope you'll take a few of the opportunities that have come in your life and take some time and examine them. My heart tells me that failure is unavoidable for most, if not all of us, right? So we have to learn how to deal with this and not let it rule our lives so that we cannot move forward and try again. And, that's a broad sentence. I understand. It can mean a lot of things. It means starting another business. It means going into another relationship. It means forging a new family. It's difficult to say we're going to try again. but I want to implore you to use this F word for your betterment, for your growth, for the future of your success. Include failure in the process of success. Some people say it's on the road to success. Success is paved by failure. Whatever you want to do, however you want to get your arms wrapped around it, I encourage you to think deeply about failure and get back up on your feet. All right, before we go, I want to talk about the third and final laboratory in my learning laboratory called the Mastery Lab. And this week, I want to talk about the Uphill Leaders Fellowship. So, all right, you're an experienced leader. You've already held leadership positions. Maybe you're in one now. Maybe you've had some formal training in leadership. Maybe you haven't, or it's been a while. Or maybe you just want to say, what else is out there that I could learn to be even better at being a leader? And I would suggest to you that this is not a microwave kind of thing where you plug in the time and boom, you're automatically an amazing leader. It's more like a crock pot. John Maxwell says leadership doesn't grow in a day, it grows daily. So Uphill Leaders Fellowship would really kind of give you an extra level, an extra set of material, of knowledge, of experience to take out into your industry and try to, become even better at being a leader. So if you want more, want to know more, unbelievable price for one meeting a month for training, one meeting a month for question and answer, and for some group coaching. You won't believe the price. So reach out to me, info@browningadvisors.com, or go directly to the website for the Mastery Lab. It's browningadvisors/mastery. Get more information. If you want to talk through this so I can give you more details and more information, I'm happy to do that. Reach out to me at info@browningadvisors.com or call me at 215-821-7592. Pass these videos around, please. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be in touch again in a few days.